Hey there, my name is Jamie with Your Guide to Style, and you are watching my What to Wear Q&A video, episode 2. And this video is filled with questions and comments that you guys left on my previous videos, mostly on my last Q&A where I explained to you how this was all going to work. But you did put the format where you did Q&A colon and then left your comment, and therefore it landed in this video. So today I'm going to talk mostly about styling proportions, so different body proportions that someone asked about, and then I'm going to talk about age appropriate styling because I got a lot of suggestions and some questions about that. And then I have a few other things that I'm going to address. And just to let you know, if you don't know about this on YouTube, you can put chapters in your video. So if you go to the very end of the description, you will see chapters that I put in, and there will be timestamps. And so on those timestamps, it'll have what I'm talking about, and it'll have your name there, your tag name on YouTube, so you know that I included that in that part of the video. And so you can go straight there and look for your answer or what I said about your suggestion, and that'll be really easy if you don't have time to watch the whole video. So the chapters also show in the timeline on the video, and you can kind of put your finger over it and scroll over. And if it's on your phone or your computer, you can use your mouse and it'll pop up what each section of the video is. So just an easy tip for you if you did not know that that existed. So, and that is something that I have to put in, and I just think it'll make it easier on you. So let's talk about the first one, how to style short waist, long legs, and vice versa. Basically, how to balance vertically. Thanks. And thank you for this, Katherine, because I think this has also spurred a new video because I do think that this needs a little bit more detail. Styling body proportions vertically is really easy, but there are a lot of different things that you can do for the different proportions. So I will do a lengthier video on that. But right now I'm just going to give you a few suggestions, and I'm going to try to run through these quickly so I don't make this video 20 minutes long. And so if you have long legs and a short waist, then you can wear open necklines. V-neck is really good because it helps draw the eye down, creates vertical lines on top that makes you look longer. Monochromatic looks work because it's all one color and there's not a whole lot of division between the top and bottom half of your body. If you wear your tops out, don't tuck them in. That'll help elongate your waist. Wear ankle length bottoms as opposed to full length. Wear skirts and dresses that stop at the knee so you don't get a lot of length through the legs. Lower to mid-rise waists, which is not the most popular thing right now, but you can still find them. If you like higher waist, if you have to tuck a top in, I also recommend that you can wear a blazer or a cardigan over it that will help elongate the upper part of your body. But the lower to mid-rise are a little bit better because they don't cut off. Usually the high waist on someone who's short-waisted is usually way too high. And so mid-rise might be the best option there, and it would still probably look a little high-rise on you. If you're long waist and short legs, so she wanted to know vice versa, the empire waist looks great because it helps camouflage how long your torso is on tops or dresses. High-waisted pants are great. Wearing shorter tops with high-waisted pants or tucking the tops in helps build better proportions for your torso. Belts around the waist that contrast the outfit so it's more of a focal point, and you can set it a little bit lower or higher or wherever you want it, probably higher if you don't want to elongate that waist. Full length pants help make the legs look longer. Match your shoes to your bottoms because that creates a very streamlined look and can actually make you look taller. Wearing heels and platforms also makes you look taller. If you want to wear ankle strap shoes, just make sure they're covered. If you're wearing a dress or something, you have ankle strap shoes, sometimes that'll cut off your legs and can look funny if you have shorter legs. And then mid-length or long skirts that are higher waisted will give you some length, and they are really pretty and can camouflage where your torso starts and stops. And that was it on those. So I hope those little bit of suggestions help, but I will do a lengthier video on that. Now, style by age. I got a lot of comments, and I do want to read through these because you guys were so sweet to leave them. But I'm curious on your take on style and age. I personally forget the age and dress the body right now and work with my proportions. And so I'm going to go ahead. This comment was was someone who said they're curious about my take on styling different age groups. And what I believe is that it is really how you wear something, not always what you wear. And I also believe that there is not really certain styling that goes with certain ages, because we are all different. And, I know 50 and 60-year-olds that will wear mini skirts, and I know ones that won't even wear a skirt. They want their legs completely covered. So it all really depends on what makes you feel good, what looks good on you, and if you really love the item or not. And so age appropriate styling, I understand that there is a natural progression in life, that we are not the same person as a teenager and then as a college student and then, in our 30s when we are married and maybe become a mom. And then as we get older, things change, our body changes, our life changes, what we do changes, and so our style changes with that. And I think those are the most important factors that affect. And then also, if you don't like showing the same body parts you liked showing when you were in your 20s, you will change that a little bit. And so I do think that even though you're over 40, you can wear a lot of trends. You just might wear them a little bit differently. So that is my take. I really think it's how we wear things, not what we wear, and it really depends on what we like, what looks good on us, what we're comfortable in, and if we love it or not. So those are the most important factors, I think, for age-appropriate styling. And so I will do some videos on age-appropriate styling, and I will give suggestions across the board for, different, the way different lifestyles are and how people might feel or like. It will be a little bit more generalized, but I think you'll be able to take it and apply it to you and figure out what works for you. And I think trends will be really important in age-appropriate styling. And a lot of my trends videos I've done already, I think, are great for people that are 40 and over. And you can kind of find what works for you and how to style it the best way for you. I give lots of different options on that. So if you haven't checked those out, check them out. And I will also be including more age-appropriate styling. So the other comments I got is, yes, please, I love the idea of styling for ages. I'm 67 and I love all your videos. I take your suggestions and try to make them appropriate for me. By the way, during COVID, I allowed my hair to grow to its natural color, gray, which my mom did that, and I think it's so pretty. I've been keeping it cut in a stylish bob. So along with styles for 60s, please include good colors for grays, and I think that's a good idea. I agree with the suggestions for style and age. I really like your videos when you suggested how to modify trends. So wear this, not that. I actually have 2 videos for that out right now, and you can kind of check those out and see what you think, because I do think that most of the stuff I talk about in there is really appropriate for anyone, any age. I would like to know, what are the best outfits for petite women over 60? I agree with several others who are interested in style by age videos. Also, I gravitate towards classic styles, but would like advice on how to incorporate a few current trends into my wardrobe without looking like a 60-year-old that is trying to dress like a 40-year-old. For example, I can do loafers, but feel the chunkier shoes look a little silly on a woman my age. I am probably older than most of your viewers, but I love your style and have learned so much from you. So this is a great example. So I'm in my mid-40s, and I would wear a chunkier loafer, a really chunky loafer. But if I was in my 60s, I might not. I might, just bring it down just a little bit, which is why in my chunkier shoes video that I talked about there's variations in chunkiness, and that's also for age appropriateness. If you were in your 60s and you wouldn't do that, there may be some 60-year-olds that would, but if you wouldn't, and I probably wouldn't when I was in my 60s, I don't know, I guess we'll see when I get there, but if I get there. But I do think that there are just different variations. So you could find more of a classic loafer that has a little bit of maybe a blockier heel or something on it that is a little bit chunkier, that would still be on trend, but it wouldn't be that really lug sole, because I do think the variations are give us lots of options. So you could definitely choose that and definitely rock that in your 60s. So thank you so much for that comment. Says, I'm 56, love to see your opinion on age style. Thanks, love what I watched so far. And thank you guys for all your compliments. I really love that you guys tell me when you really like my videos, and it helps me just to continue on and continue making some of the same things for you guys. And I have gotten just an overwhelming number of people that want age appropriate styling, and so I'm going to do that the best way I know how, and hopefully I'll get some great feedback and you guys will love that. So just stay tuned and keep a lookout for those in the next few weeks. And then, so I had someone else, which I thought this was really interesting, and I did put some suggestions below in the description for you. So this person, it said, I am 5'2" and have swelling in my legs that I try to hide with my pants. I usually wear sweatpants to cover them, but I would like something different to wear when I want to go out. Do you have any suggestions as to what kind of pants I should be looking for? Any brands that would be good? And so I have to say, I have someone that I have helped that has a little bit larger legs compared to her petite body. And it's not because of swelling, it's just genetics. It's how she's built. But I do think that if you can find, like you said, you wear sweatpants, and if you wear sweatpants, then maybe try to find some joggers that would be a little bit dressier. They make all kinds of joggers in different fabrics that would work. And so you could definitely do that, and they can be even dressed up or a little more smart casual to go out and about if you wanted to. And, they make all kinds of different materials, even ones that are kind of satin material that you could dress up. And so I do think that that would be a great option if that's what you're comfortable in. But you could also try some of the things that are out this year are wide leg sweater pants, which I think are great. And a lot of times they'll come with a matching sweater top, which I love the matching sets. I think that looks really good. So that could be an option. You could do straight or wide leg pull-on pants that have a looser leg. There are even some tapered options that they have this season that are looser in the leg that would probably work. And you could do all black on the bottom because that helps camouflage. You can even do some fun prints if that works. And there are brands that I think are good. I will link some below for you. And if you are petite, you can shop in the Petites section, and some places that have really good options for you in Petites would be Loft, if you've never tried Loft. Athleta, if you like. I'm going to link some pants from Athleta down below for you, because I do think they have some great options for kind of on-the-go style pants that are comfortable and would be appropriate for what you need. And they do Petites. You can order Petites online, which is great. And so if you can't find Petites and you find some things that you like, I have linked other things down below for you that they don't have Petites in. Just hem them to the right length. And I'm sure, being 5'2", you've probably had to do that on a lot of things. But I did want to give you suggestions because I probably wouldn't do a full video on this. And I think that these would be great options for you. So let me know if you've tried any of these things. And this is Julie, and thank you so much for asking me that question. And I hope this is really helpful to you. And then I have a couple others. So someone said yes to the Scoop review and yes to age-related styling. So I do want to do a review on Scoop, which is another Walmart brand. I did the review on the Free Assembly brand, which is a Walmart brand. These are not sponsored videos. It's just I love reviewing clothing brands and letting you know how they fit, how I think of their quality versus price and all of that. And Scoop was one of the ones that I have gotten suggestions because I did say in that video that I wanted to do that. So that will be coming too. I am going to do that. And then the last Q&A I got was, I love to wear dresses, but in the age of bare legs, I just don't have decent legs to pull it off. I wear tights in the winter, which helps, but without tights, I'm sunk. Knock knees and very pale skin. Age is young, 74. Thanks. And you know what? I think you have such a good attitude here. And for years, I was self-conscious of my legs and would only wear jeans. But I had spider veins, and I actually went and got them taken care of. And it was a super easy process. And now I will wear, as long as I have some self-tanner on, I will wear shorts. And that's all I wear during the summer. But if you like dresses but you don't like your legs, then consider the midi or maxi lengths. I think those are great. You can wear them in the summertime. You can do skirts or dresses. They cover most of your legs. You can also consider jumpsuits. You can find crop or full length jumpsuits. You can find them dressy or casual, and those feel a lot like a dress, and they may not be as easy to get in and out of, but I definitely think the feel is there, the looseness, the way they make you feel is similar to a dress. And so that is a great option. And if you want to wear shorter skirts and tights and high boots, you could also do that in the winter. You don't have to stick to the longer length if you're okay with wearing a tight and the high boots. You can even do booties. So, but I do understand the whole very pale skin and maybe self-conscious of bare legs, because I was that way for years. But embrace it. Use some self tanner if you can, even at 74. I mean, there are some great options out there for self tanner, and actually helps cover some imperfections on your legs. And you could always do that. So those are my suggestions for that, and I hope that's helpful to you, Susan, and thank you for that. Thank you, everyone. I didn't name everybody's names. Some of your tags are, you know, letters and numbers and things, but you will be linked, and I will reference your name below. So thank you for bringing those questions and those suggestions to me. I hope you learned a lot. I hope you enjoyed this video. And remember, you can do that on any of my videos. Just use Q&A : and I will search it and bring it up and address it in the next video, as long as it is positive, helpful to other people, and something that I think would be a great thing to address. And a lot of those suggestions end up being full videos, so I will definitely give you credit for that when I do them. So thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Again, if you want to hit that subscribe button and have time, I would love for you to do so. And let me know in the comments below what you thought of this, and I will talk to you next time.